Aidersonenfant.com.
Hello, everyone. This podcast is co-produced by Aidersonenfant.com and la Fondation Jeunes Tête. I'm your host, Stephanie, and today I'll be speaking with Mégane, who will share her journey with depression. Hi, Mégane. Thank you for being here and sharing your story. When did you first hear the word depression?
I first heard it when I was in my first year of high school, and it was hard for me to believe what it was. For me, it was not clear. I was kind of young, so I wasn't aware of what was going on around me. So yeah, that's probably when I first heard it.
You felt confused? You didn't think it was targeted towards you? Is that how you felt?
Yeah, that I was like, what's going on? Is it normal? Am I normal? I thought I was weird. But yeah, I've realized that no, it's just a part of me. I can deal with it. I can heal from it.
Mm. And what were your symptoms at the time?
I was really, really tired, all the time. When I say tired, I'm talking about less motivation. I didn't want to do the things that I wanted before.
The things that you loved.
Yeah. Example, soccer. I've dropped out of my team. And it was my second family. So it was very hard for me, but I didn't want it to do it anymore.
And what was going on in your life at that point in time?
I was supposed to have a brother. My mom, she had a miscarriage. So in 2013, and when I first started high school, it really hit me. I was like, okay, I've lost a brother. I only have sisters in my family, so I really wanted a brother. And I was it was probably my only chance of having one. And I felt like we could have had a connection. So that's probably it. I've lost my second family, like I told you, with the soccer. And the transition between the primary and the high school was really, really hard for me.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So many things going on at the same time.
Yeah.
I know now that you take medication. That is something that not all teens want to do. They hesitate. What made you go towards that? What made you take that decision?
My psychologist and my doctor, they talked about it together, and they were like, maybe that can help her. They talked with me about that, and I was like, you know what? Why not try it? I was ready for anything. I was ready to do anything for it to be gone. How can I say it? So yeah, it was really to help me. Again, today I'm still taking it. It's been 5 years.
And it was the right choice for you.
Yeah, I think it was.
What did you learn about yourself in that journey?
I've learned that, first of all, it's normal. The medication, it's not gonna heal you. You will have to help yourself. You have to go see psychologists or things like that to be better. I think that's really what I've learned and still doing today.
Can you talk about that just a little more? Because I find that very interesting, how you're very invested in knowing yourself. Yeah. And I feel as though it goes through the idea of being in therapy.
Yeah, I think it was really, for me, the best idea I have had. Recently, I've just done a therapy. It's called Horizon from the CLSC. And it was really helpful for me to, try to deal with my emotions and everything. It really helped me. I'm trying to find some new therapy for my for my anxiety and everything to help me.
And what was your parents' place through all of that? And what role do they still play today?
They were, sorry, um, they really wanted to help me. They wanted to know what's wrong with me. Um, they wanted to always be there for me. They were sometimes there for like my psychologist appointments. Yeah, they wanted to know like how to help me and what I felt. Again, today they're always helping me, but sometimes they help me too much. They always want to know like what happened, like why are you feeling this way? And I'm like, I don't even know myself.
But they're well intended. So what would you need in situations like that?
Yeah, sometimes like I know like parents, they want to like know what's going on and they want to help us, but just ask your teen what's going on. Like not really like what's going on. Just say like, what do you need right now?
Maybe just be present, because sometimes it might not be easy to know what you might want, or you might not know it yourself. So would that be your piece of advice for parents who have a teenager who's going through depression as well?
Yeah, I will say just be there for them, and to if they want to be alone, like let them be alone, but like just try to just see them, like just say like, oh, go there, but I can see you. Example, if they have like dealing with something like destructive. So yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about doing something destructive. Is that something that you've been through? Can you share something about that with us?
Yeah, I've gone through that. It was really hard for me like to stop. But I stopped since like December of 2021. It was really hard for me not to go again in that way. Was just to keep reminding me why I was doing it.
And why were you doing it?
I was really tired and I was feeling like adrenaline. I didn't do sports because of my surgery and everything. So it was just like another emotion that I could feel. It was really, I felt
A way
like,
to exit some pain.
yeah,
Would that be correct?
yeah,
Because if I can say the word, we're talking about self-mutilation here, right?
yeah.
All right. All right. And at this point in time, I think you've mentioned this to me before when we spoke, your answer to not doing this again is therapy.
Exactly.
Exactly. So could you tell me a bit about how the school and the teachers were there for you throughout this journey?
The teachers were really helpful through this. I could have talked to them and just say like, "Hey, I don't feel good." Like I felt safe to speak with them. So yeah, I have like a therapist at my school, so I can talk to her and just say like, okay, it's not going well. So they can like arrange between my homeworks and like school works. So yeah, they were always there for me.
That's good. That's good to hear. I'm trying to like put myself in your shoes, and I'm thinking that every day must be different for you in terms of how you're feeling. How would you describe your everyday mood?
It really depends. Really, it's like someday I will just wake up and be like, okay, I'm not feeling it today. I don't feel good. And someday I will be like, oh, okay, that's a pretty good day. But sometimes like when I feel like I'm having it too much like good day, I'm having it down and I don't feel good. And I'm like, I don't deserve to be this happy. So it
Is
always,
that what you tell yourself?
yeah.
Whoa.
I always like end my journey and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go sleep because I can't anymore. I'm just too tired. Or like, that's always like how I hand my journey, but it depends like on the start.
Okay. Wow. Well, thank you, Mégane, for sharing your story with us. I think it's very inspiring how you're always trying to understand yourself a bit better, and also, finding the right tools for you, and also knowing that you're not alone. You're not the only one going through this, and therefore, your presence is valued, and this journey can go on, and it will get better.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.